Hi, it's Michelle Einstein, Songbird Song. Think and Grow Rich, Chapter 4. Audio suggestion. No thought can enter the subconscious mind without the aid of the principle of auto-suggestion, with the exception of the thoughts picked up from the ether. Ether. Eve, extra terrestrial, her. Mary Magdalene, Eve, therapist. E.T., Eve, therapist. Ether. What is ether? Literary. The clear sky. The upper regions of air beyond the clouds. What is the spiritual meaning of ether? The ancient Greeks saw ether as a godlike element and a substance that allowed humans to connect to spirituality and intuition. Ancient yogis saw ether as that which was unbound and all-pervasive, and the element of potentiality. The conscious faculty serves as an outer guard to the approach of the subconscious. So many people go through life in poverty because they don't exercise their power to stop negative thoughts entering the subconscious. What is air? A mixture of a variety of gases. The air in the atmosphere consists of nitrogen, oxygen, carbon dioxide, water vapor, and small amounts of other elements, argon, neon, etc. Okay, that was interesting. Day by day, in every way, I am getting better and better, said that man whose name I can't pronounce, Emil something. That is a great affirmation if you can feel it and mean it, to say every day when you wake up and every night before you go to sleep. Now, to succeed, according to Napoleon Hill in his book Think and Go Rich, think, that's a new word, think and grow rich. It says choose a definite goal. Place all your energy, all your willpower, and all your efforts into achieving it. I remember wanting Jesus Christ to come to my house. I cleaned it, then sat in a chair and waited for him to come. Fairly recently, he came into my house, my body. He wrapped his arms around me and merged into me. It was almost unbearable, but I endured the pressure, the tension, and now Jesus Christ, the archetypical perfect man, perfect person, is in me, is a part of me, Mary Magdalene. I thought of Christ as being good. I wanted to be good like him. Good. No, I knew I had to become like Christ to keep brother rights, loving me. He was the only perfectly good, perfectly kind person I'd ever known close up. Mama Sally loved me perfectly, but I seldom saw her. Brother Wright I saw every day. He was devoted to Jesus Christ. I lost my place. Let's see, where am I? He was devoted to Jesus Christ. He was very moved to animation, animated happiness, when the preacher talked about Jesus Christ. I believed if I was like Jesus Christ, Brother Wright would never stop loving me, and I would always have love from the best person on earth, Brother Wright. Brother Wright, turns out, is my son sings Songbird Song McCartney, and he is the first black, biracial Jesus Christ consciousness. Okay, does that make sense? I feel up in the air. He's the first biracial, black Jesus Christ consciousness male. My definite goal to marry Jesus Christ in the physical world. We're already married in the spiritual world. My definite desire is to produce family musicals. Number one, Mr. and Mrs. Jesus Christ, starring Jesus Christ videos. Scrubbed by Robin Birdsong. Bridges. That's Josh Groban's album. Josh Groban, of course, is Jesus Christ, the original Jesus Christ. The second musical, What It Is. Songs re-recorded by Songbird Song McCartney. Script by Robin Birdsong. New drum beats by Sing. Robin says he's a genius with inventing, creating drum beats. A third song, a musical, Love Struck 3. Jesus, Mary Magdalene, and black biracial Jesus. The fourth musical, Supernatural, script by Robin Birdsong, lyric captions on the screen so the audience can read the words. The fifth, Stranger to Myself No More. The sixth musical, Don't Die. I already have most of the songs for that album. In My Eyes, You Do No Wrong. I cut off all lanes of retreat when I fought to keep my collage of Josh Groban at the top, right on my door, he was holding my wedding ring. Obviously, I had an unconscious desire to marry him or die. They called the police. 5 or 6 baboons came just as Pythagoras had predicted. He told me, I told him human beings can devolve and reincarnate as animals. He didn't know that. He thought if you were human, you could never go below the human body. So he didn't like that I said that. He said to me, 5 baboons can take down a lion. I thought he was talking about Gurinder Singh, who Singh means lion in the English language. He was talking about me, Guru Nanak. I didn't know that. I realized the other night 5 baboons did take down this lion, me. Those cops flung me to the floor and put handcuffs on my wrists. Those animals did that and dragged me to Bellevue Underbelly because I wanted to keep my collage up. I wanted my freedom of art. I wanted the freedom to exhibit my art. This is America. We're supposed to have freedom. They didn't stop the art when somebody put Jesus Christ in urine. They let that pass as art and go and be exhibited. But they didn't want the heterosexual art that I had displayed on my door. So, because I fought to keep it up, they put me in prison called the psych ward. But I found myself on a honeymoon with Josh Groban, Jesus Christ, in the underbelly of Bellevue Hospital. My son and Sir Paul McCartney's son is the same person. Sings Songbirds Paul McCartney was in Bellevue on my honeymoon with Josh. What does that say? So blurry I can't make it. Oh, it said Jesus. Jes, Jesus. Oh, Jesus' father, Joseph. Now Ben Greenfield was also on our honeymoon with us. Singh delivered my 6 immaculately conceived babies from the spiritual womb in my body. Josh Groban and I conceived a son on our honeymoon, Ian Caleb Groban, the Son, the Most High God, had married Josh and I to each other in Sky Heaven months earlier. So my conscious desire is to make family musicals, and my subconscious desire is to marry Jesus Christ, Josh Groban. And it's been my desire since I was 5 years old, waiting for him to come to my house that I had just cleaned. Burning desire to marry Jesus in the physical. I want to marry Josh Groban, Jesus Christ, in the physical form in a physical church, the Riverside Church, Christmas. Song. Gonna lay down my burdens down by the riverside. Oh yes, down by the riverside, gonna lay down my burdens down by the riverside. Ain't gonna study war no more. Joshua fit the battle of Jericho, Jericho, Jericho. Joshua fit the battle of Jericho, and the walls came tumbling down. Okay, what does that mean, tumbling? Let's see. E.T. Extraterrestrial. U. M for Michelle. B for Birdsong. Love. Pleasuring. And Josh Groban. God. G-O-D. Own. Now. One. The ring. What's this say? The den. Now. One. Wow. W-O-W. Wow. What a ring. Enter. World. Diamond. Diamond ring into the world. So you got your ring, you got your church, you got your date. You're all set. All you have to do is believe. Josh Groban says you have everything you need if you just believe. Okay, so that's the end of this video. I'm believing.